Okay, good morning, traders. My name is Mr. Murray Nelson. Today is the 22nd day of December 2022 and the festive period, and I'm going to be looking at some market updates in which I've been looking at for some time now. And my focus today will be on Euro AUD, AUD card, and Euro card. So let me just break this market down real fast and why I think we're approaching a trade opportunity and an entry position already. First of all, we're starting with daily time frame before we go down to our intraday time frames to check whatever is happening. Okay, first of all, we started with AUD trying to the downside, changing characters, and then doing a retracement to the upside, then coming down to form a double bottom already, in which we've broken already and retested according to market structure, which states that after the retest, that's our continuation to the upside according to market structure. So we've broken this, we've retested, I've created another higher high. We're coming to look for another higher low before going back again. So if I can get this off real quick, and show you what it has been happening probably on the intraday time frames or on the lower time frame. So let me check, go back to the 4-hourly and show you what has been happening, because after that break, we have been on this consolidation phase for some time now. So if I can go down, we've been on this consolidation phase for some time now, which we are coming back to retest. Right now, because of this break we had on the daily, which I've just shown you, we are definitely currently bullish in nature. So if I'm to do that, we came into this channel, this ranging channel, which is a bullish bias and has broken already. So this is my entry position I'm looking at before expanding to the upside. So if I'm on my 4-hourly time frame right now, so if I can take all this off again, if I can take this off again, you know that pattern. Now, we are on this consolidation phase for some time, since October, I think. I've been watching this market and we have had a breakout already to the upside. I did an intraday time frame, intraday 1-hourly trading here, in which I knew that we were going to break to the upside. After having this, probably let me drop to the lower time frames and explain that. After having this and breaking all of these, what's it called, liquidity, taking liquidity, we came down on the channel, which is a bullish buyer channel, which shows that this is a bullish continuation pattern. After we came down to this particular place, I took a trade, which I took up to this extent, because when I used my Fibonacci trend extension level, I was able to get that particular target. So when I did this trend extension, I got this 0.82, which one of my students saw that I took, and I got a perfect about 5 hour or 6 hour on this trade, just putting my stop loss here and taking about 300 pips here before we saw this consolidation coming. Now we are getting prepared again to, since we've broken this channel, since we've broken out of the channel already, as you can see. So what we have to do is come back to test this channel to see if we can get an entry and go back to the upside. So I'm getting prepared as I'm doing this video right now. I'm getting prepared for this trade already. So I'm waiting for this retest. So let me bring other confluences that might affect us going upward. So if you can see, this was our last low. This was our last low. So if we should draw our Fibonacci retracement level to 0. After every break, I tell you, after every breakout of a particular chart pattern, we reverse just probably 0.3318% or 0.5. Again, so this was our last low according to the 4-hour chart. If I can go on my 4-hour chart, no, hold on. This was our lower low, higher high, lower low, higher high. So if I'm to take my 4-hourly structure, I would say that I would take from here to determine wherever we're going to. So we're reversing up to test this channel. So if I should increase the channel to 0.5 to get the most touches, definitely these are 0.5 retracement level, which we might have just benched. And whenever you want to take a trade from this kind of place, listen. Now this trade is about expiring to the upside. Are you getting this? So whenever you want to take a trade, look for bullish continuation candlestick patterns before taking the trade. You can actually bring up your RSI also, or your MACD indicator to show to further confirm your confluences. So if I should bring my MACD indicator inside this right now, which I usually use my RSI for confluences, you can see that the selling momentum is gradually fading. So it will fade and fade and fade. Our RSI is still in the bullish territory. So that's on that confluence. I've given a lot of confluences right now. Our selling pressure, which is this, is fading also. Our selling pressure, as you saw on this, is fading also before. It's fading from here before we enter a bullish phase and come down again. So if you look at all these things, these are confluences I look, not that I use them to trade. I use them just as confluences. So you cannot enter a trade now because we're still in a bearish territory and we're still coming down to retest. Are you getting? So as you can see, probably we might have just been. So if I'm you, this is a Fowler structure. I'll use a Fowler structure to determine this. These are lower low, and definitely we have a pattern, a short pattern already in which sorry, I had a disturbance. We had a short pattern already, which is called a tweezer bottom. Is a tweezer bottom, a candlestick pattern, reversal pattern. Okay, once you get a tweezer bottom, it's an indication that we're about to reverse. So let me show you the kind of candlestick pattern. After a tweezer bottom and a green candle is a confirmation that this trade is about to go up. So if this 4-hourly candle remains green, that is my entry from here to go to the upside, to swing this trade again to the upside. And definitely I will use my fib extension again to get a target, but I'll go on my higher time frames to find a target. So I'll be watching on this hourly candle to see if our reversal is in already, which is this. We've not been 0.5 already. We are still on the 0.382 retracement level. So I'll be watching this. I'll be going to my lower time frame to find out if definitely we're reversing already on Euro AUD. So what am I looking at right now? I have a tweezer bottom already on the 4-hourly chart, so I'll be waiting for this. So aside from that, not being at 0.5 retracement level already. So let me give you instances why I think we're still coming down to do a particular, what's it called? Okay, so going further on this EURAUD to find out where we particularly are right now, there are a lot of confluences I use in determining where my trades are. So first of all, I'll pull out my RSI. My RSI on the 4-hourly is still not at the bottom already. So I was expecting that definitely will come down here and start going up again. That's one confluence, but I will not just use the RSI to judge my trades, everything. So I'll go down to my MACD. My MACD is still telling me that yes, we're about reversing. The selling momentum is fading already, as you can see. It did here, it faded and came back up. It faded again and formed a bullish pattern. So I'll be using my MACD also on the 4-hourly time frame, on the daily time frame, which we are fading already, then form a bullish pattern and go up. So these confluences are telling me that, man, don't foam already. Even though this is a tweezer bottom, hold on and find out if you've binged your 0.5 fib retracement level already. Now, somebody, when I took this trade, according to what I gave last, when I took this trade last week, when I took this trade last week, hold on. When I took this trade last week on the hourly time frame, somebody asked me that now we've retraced and we are going back up again. I told the person no, that definitely what caused this break of structure is this guy. I guess this was what caused the break of structure. You understand? So definitely, if this is demand that caused a break of structure, we might be reversing to this demand to take our entry and start going up. So don't FOMO, don't FOMO. Sometimes just find out your confluences. You can either use your fib retracement level. We are still here yet up, and it's perfectly on this line, which you had on our ranging channel for some time now, but definitely overall we are bullish. I guess, and so we might just be doing this and start coming up. So let me just, do my proper findings and find my at least 70 to 80% chance entry before taking this trade. This one now, first of all, let me get this off. I guess this was an early liquidity for early retailers, which they have been manipulated to the upside and brought to the downside to, that they've liquidated these people. And I'm saying this as another early liquidity again, because we have a tweezer bottom here. Some people just look at sharp patterns and enter the trade and start going. Now, if I don't get a green candle here, I'm not going. Even though I've not dropped down to 15 minutes here to see how this market is trending. But this is our demand that caused this break of structure. So I'm definitely watching out for this demand, or definitely I will look for more confluences that might affect this, as in that might give me my perfect entry into this trade, and just trade wisely with institutions. If you can see, we did an ABC pattern to the upside, so we do a correction. I guess after an ABC pattern, we usually do a correction of probably an Elliott wave. So if I can go to the 1 hour time frame to see if I can get an Elliott wave, yes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, definitely, I guess, in the fifth leg. So I'll be looking probably for an Elliott wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the downside to find what's it called? To find my demand that broke the structure up here. So I'm looking out for this demand. I usually look out for demands and supply and demand levels, I guess, in it, or support and resistance level, whatever I do to find out on this trade. So this trade is a perfect trade that is building up already for me. So there's no point of me going to other trades again, because instead of doing try and look on other trades. So let me just do a quick recap again. From the daily time frame, we have what's it called? From the daily time frame, we have double bottom that got broken and we tested and we're trying to the upside. I guess in leaving, I guess we are broken out already. That's to tell us that we are bullishly biased on the higher time frame, on the daily time frame already. So we'll drop to the lower time frame to find out whatever is happening, and we'll find ourselves on this channel that we're broken out for already and coming back to test demand. So if we should measure from the bottom of this to here, if you can use this, we can also use this and say that does anything correspond to our 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level also is around the demand area. So I'll use my higher time frame confluences and stop looking at areas in which I can FOMO in. Right now, I'm currently trying to do the downside, as I've done just now. The 1 hourly time frame, is very, 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 lengthy when you're giving analysis and also training, using it as a training session. So if I should come on my online time frame, hourly time frame, I usually have come with noise, but note whatever happens on your higher time frame usually repeat themselves on your lower time frame, like things like this double bottom pattern. I guess they usually happen on your lower time frame, knowing that once you break this, definitely these another how many pips, this from 950 to 850, that's 100 pips trade that I give here. I guess these are another trade setup on the intraday time frame, or day traders, people that do day trading. I guess I can take all this trade because I have had that bias on my chart pattern on my higher time frame already. So I'm looking for them at the lower time frames. And right now, we're still currently trending to the downside. We've not broken any major structure already. So what makes you feel that these are reversal to the upside? Are you guessing it? No, definitely. Let me drop to my 15 minutes time frame. Now, if you want to do an intraday trading already, definitely same thing again. You look at probably I can take a trade now because we're trying to the downside. We create a lower low. We came up. We broke structure to the downside. Now we broke one structure to the upside. Are you getting it? Or broken structure to the upside. This a little, probably a little trade that might come in already. Broken structure to the upside. So if this lower time frame trade can hold, these on probably under what's it called, 50 pips, 50 to 100 pips trade again, then we trend and come here. I guess this is another trade that we might get probably if we go to our 40 time frame to see if there's an internal trading opportunity there to come and check what's it called, our supply here before trending to the downside. I guess, and then if we cannot break before, so there are scenarios you look at before taking trades. There are what's it called? There are trade setups you look at on your lower time frames before taking trades. But definitely, if this 15 minutes time frame holds, if this 2-minute time frame holds, we'll be doing a little bit trend to the upside. I guess in targeting all these highs, all this supply. So if I go to my 4-hourly, I've just drawn down for you. If there's 15 minutes trend holds, this is our last supply because we came down, we came up, we broke, making this candle our last supply. So if this trend holds, I guess on the 15 minutes, definitely we're going for about what's it called, 770 to 900. That's about 130 or 120 pips trade to the future again before definitely will reverse to the downside to come and break. So this, I don't everything I'm explaining right now is anything hard here. It's just to flow the market, just flow the market. Definitely, we're supposed to definitely come to 0.50 on the fall. Let me go back to our fall chart and see. We're trending, either trending upward or trending downward. Just flow the market. Overall, we are still going to come down. Overall, after this, probably, hold on, after coming to the upside, if it even happens that we trend to the upside, we might come back to our supply. Are you getting it? To find our trade setup before touching, before doing probably a 1 hour, what's it called, a 4-hour shift again and start trending to the upside. So you should learn to flow with the market, learn to flow with the market. Since we have this structure that is being playing out in order in this market structure from the weekly time frame to the daily time frame, focus on this particular pattern. This is what we give you a very high confidence of flowing in this market. So whatever I'm looking at right now, this chart pattern is the pattern that this Euro AUD has been using from the weekly time frame to the daily time frame to the hourly time frame, and to flow with. So I'm working with this pattern, and probably if I can discover another pattern again, I will also let you know. So as it stands right now, if I'm to find more confluences, I will just say, okay, let me delete all this out. I can surely find them again and find out whatever that is going on in this market. So if there's another confluence I can find again, let me see. The other confluence I can find again, I usually use probably my parallel channel to find out whatever that is happening. So this might be a channel we're on right now. I guess we might be on this channel right now, a rising channel right now, which is a bearish bias before expanding to the upside. We might be on this bearish bias, and this might be our entry that we are looking for to expand to the upside. Are you getting it? To expand again to the downside, to expand to the upside before flushing to the downside and coming to our support again. So these are things you should be looking out for as a trader when you're trading the financial market. But if I go to my probably my daily time frames to find out where we're going, these are last area of value that definitely we might be coming to. I guess these are resistance value area that we might be coming to, that might give us about on that 400 pips into the future. But definitely what I do is that I go to my intraday time frame and just flow with the markets. I guess in it. So that's why most of my videos are very long, because I give in-depth analysis on whatever I find, and that makes me 70 to 90 to 100%, profitable on my trade. So I look for good setups before taking trades and not just FOMO into the market like most people do. So if this is a rising channel we are looking at, if this holds, definitely we're in a rising channel to come to this upside. I guess into my guide, I will use this channel to guide myself and come to the upside, then flush it down to find the support down here again. I guess so if I mark this out, like the way I do my analysis, if I mark this out and go to the higher time frame to see if I'm corresponding with supply and demand, definitely yes, I'm corresponding with supply and demand, because here we had support, we had under support, we broke the support here, we broke the support here. I guess in it turned resistance, it turned resistance, it turned resistance again. We broke it here. Now it has turned resistance, resistance. So definitely we might be on this rising channel to the upside and flush down to the downside. How easy can this be? How easy can this be before definitely finding a support here, so, and flush to the upside again? Now, just imagine that you're trading EURAUD alone and leaving every other currency pairs, and you're playing with the market like this, just finding market structure, supply and demand, support and resistance. Definitely, only this trade, even when you are doing it in that intraday trading or day trading or scalping or swinging it, you definitely be a profitable trader. So it's not about taking a lot of currencies. Now, what I've even found out doing this video right now will make me just focus on this particular pair. Are you getting it? And make a lot of money from it, just swinging and day trading it, because I found a very, very good pair that can give me a high profitability of 1 to 10 risk to reward ratio, and make sure that I don't, I don't fall out. So I might just be swinging this consolidation and probably even put another trade setup here, and which can take me months, but I'll make millions and millions of naira from this EURAUD. So I have a daily time frame, support resistance already. So I will just trade in between these and find other confluences that can make my trade so higher. So if I'm to drop down again and just leave every other thing I've seen now inside here, because I found out my confidence already, so I'll go back to what's it called? I'll go back here. So if you're training, focus on whatever I'm doing right now. Focus on whatever I'm doing right now. Are you getting it? We have an ABC move already. ABC move already. So definitely you might be having a retracement to the downside before moving, using your MACD as confluence, using your RSI as confluence, using your Fibonacci, which is very, very important. Either you are taking it from here to come to our supply, which is 0.5 before expanding to the upside, or you are taking the 4-hourly structure. If I can get this out first, I can get this out. Probably you are taking a 4-hourly structure, Fibonacci retracement. You find the retracement level at 0.5, which corresponds with this trend, what's it called, triangle. This triangle, this is support and resistance, support and resistance triangle I've dropped here, I've drawn here to 0.6 before 0.5 before expanding to the upside. Put it to your stop loss here. It depends on how you do your analysis and go. So what are these are the things I'm looking at right now, and definitely, so most of the time, even though I am a swing trader, I do go to my lower time frame to determine what the trend is saying. Are you getting it? If we're going to expand to the upside, you're going to know, if you want to take a trade now, we're going to expand to the upside, this will hold. This will hold. This is the beauty of trading. This will hold because we've broken the 15-minute structure already. Sorry. Oh, now, listen. Listen. Remember, this is now, we even went as far to the 15 minutes time frame, but we're finding a double bottom already. Same pattern. So if you can find this, have this pattern on your head, I guess, and if you can have this pattern on your head, definitely you in the higher time frames, definitely to assist you to know that if this holds and we break above this, are you getting it? Then we can start trending to our next supply, because this will be your what's it called? Even after touching that, this will be um your entry on the 15 minutes time frame. I guess. And now we need to break this on the 15 minutes time frame. Once you enter here, definitely to trend you to our next supply, which is here, to see if we can break the supply zone. Which, now look at structure. Look on that structure, inside structure again. Just look at this. There's just beauty in trading. We came up, we don't break it, we have a resistance. We came up, we don't break it, we have a resistance. We came up again the third time, we couldn't break it. Now we broke and changed character to the downside. That's why we're flushing down. Are you getting it? To the downside. Now we came up to check 0.3. We didn't break. We formed a double bottom here, a sign of a reversal. We broke now to the upside. These are 15 minutes trading structure, which we can even make over about 100 to 200 pips from. Now we've come to the upside. Now we're trying to retest to the downside. If we can retest, we didn't break it. That means we've changed character to the upside. We've changed character here already. So if we test here, we didn't break this structure to the upside, then you can enter from here, your first entry. You can enter from here if we have another break of this particular structure to take us to our next supply. So this structure, inside structure, this 15 minutes inside 4-hourly structure, because of this push, we're inside this push. I guess. So these are things you should be doing. Try to be an investigative journalist inside trading. If you can have that, I don't see anywhere. If you can learn these structures, market structures, trending, this looking for your change of character to the upside, switching, touching your supply, flushing down again, because definitely if this is what is going to happen, listen. If this is going to happen, when we come here, this is another trade setup again I'm giving you right now, from 960 pips to flush us down to 0.5, 700 and 660 pips. Okay, let me just say 660 pips. That's a over 300. Is it 300 pips trade that you're saying here before finding a means again? Definitely, this is what I'm looking at right now. Finding a means on the 15 minutes to start trending, changing character, and start, find an entry here and start trending to the upside. I guess, and trending to the upside or to 6,200, which is about 700. If we are taking from 700 here to 6,200, that's under 500 pips trade again. So if I'm going to trend this inside structures to find out whatever is going to happen on our 4-hourly and our daily, I've just given you a trade setup to the upside here. So if you go to your 1-hourly, if you check very well, you will see that everything I've given you here right now will come out 100%. That is how the market works. Structure inside structure. Are you getting it? So follow up. Now let's do some logical trading again. Now I'm looking on that trade setup called the EURAUD. Are you getting it? And I did this video yesterday. If you watched my video yesterday for December 21st, sorry, I told you that definitely EURAUD might be on the way reversing to the. Now listen, I found something. Let me go to the 15 minutes time frame. Wow, this will interest you so much. Let me go to the 15 minutes time frame. I get it. Watch, listen. remember that this move, remember this move I've been giving you here now. I guess something similar happened. So if I should delete all this out, when I was giving this trade call yesterday, I told you that the only way we know that our reversal is in already on our intraday time frame is that definitely watch that video. I wish I can go back to that video. I said we were trying to the downside. We came up, we didn't break. We created a double bottom here, and we broke and changed character to the upside. So I'm waiting for an entry around this place. If you watch that video again, I wish I can pull that video up. Then we'll go for our 1 hour. These are our 1 hour time frame structure. We came here, we've not been able to break this structure. Now we might definitely, we are bullishly biased on the 1 hourly time frame right now. The only you can trend and go as far as up to this place. Now, if we come down again, probably come down or any other thing that is doing right now and break above this structure, are you getting it? If we retest, definitely will come up to our 4 hourly structure. Are you getting it? We'll come up to this. Probably let me check if there's a resistance. Okay, probably this resistance. Now, what's it called? This supply zone. These are supply zone, the 4 hourly structure. Are you getting it? Then to test, if you cannot break it, definitely this is how to trade market structure. Learn market structure. Trust me, if you learn market structure, if we come up there, we couldn't break it, but definitely we are supposed to, to know that we're continuing this trend to the upside. I guess to know that we're continuing this trend to the upside, we are supposed to break above at least. Are you getting it? Then find 0.5 retracement level, 0.8 to 38 to retracement of 0.5, come down to 0.5. Are you getting it? And continue our trend on the 4 hourly time frame to the upside until we get to our destination on the daily time frame. Are you getting it? So I'm calling a 1,000. I think I did a call like about a 1,200 pips trade on this. Now, if I can get all this off, just I don't know why you are not profitable, but you really need to learn. You really need to learn. Are you getting it? This is a channel. Now, I made this call that this is a channel. Hold on. This is a channel we are you getting it? And this is a descending channel. This is a descending channel. Sometimes, are you getting it? This descending channel sometimes brings about, I don't know if we're okay, hold on. Let me get this off. So just imagine that we are in this channel. Are you getting it? We are in this channel already, double bottom, and we'll come here. Do you know how many pips that is? We are currently at 9,178.74, and we're coming to, that's over 500 pips into the future on this channel. Are you getting it? So follow your structures again. I think both AUD card, and UAUD and the Euro card are doing the same, following the same double bottom market structure, breaking. I guess breaking, doing 0.5 or 0.3 and expanding to the upside. So if I can drop down to this AUD card, I don't know why I'm going back to this again, but this is a perfect structure. I have already resistance on support. Resistance again, as you can see, and resistance again, and we're trying to the upside. So definitely, if I go to my hourly structure, back again, so definitely we might be having a head and shoulders pattern kind of pattern inside this monolith structure right now, which definitely drop into the downside. These are left shoulder, then our right shoulder, our head, our right shoulder, I guess in it, our left shoulder, breaking it to the upside, and I know we are trading to the upside already. Are you getting it? So these are things you'll be looking out for. Your short patterns, your head and shoulders pattern, your descending and ascending triangle, your triple bottom, your double bottoms. These are things you should know before taking trades on any particular chart. But first of all, go and learn your chart patterns and your market structure and your price action. Those are the only kind of trading you should learn. Forget all these indicators. These indicators will not tell you what's going to happen in America tomorrow. They are just following technical probabilities. I guess it. Once you can get the sense of these market structures, I don't see you lacking in anything you're doing. Whereby we're breaking structures, we're coming back to retest and keep going again. These are all market structure. Now look at this price action. It's supposed to come down very, very well. But it's about breaking to the upside right now. So if I am you, if I find out even on the 1 hourly time frame that our 4 hourly structure has come down to probably we're about consolidating here to drop to the downside. So if I can get a very long market candle breaking this previous, what's it called, taking this liquidity out, I guess taking the liquidity out and coming in down here, this might be my entry again. So I'm still speaking on my, now look at this, look at this. This is where you know that we are still trying to the downside. Now, same thing I gave you here now, I guess because we've not touched our 0. What's it called? This market has failed. So if you don't wait sometimes and you FOMO, you will lose money. Now, this market was coming to the downside on the 15 minutes, and we have not touched our 0.58. But on the 4-hourly chart, a lot of people, because they've seen a triple, they've seen this as, what's it called? That we reversed and we're touching structures already without drawing your Fibonacci retracement level. They will just enter this market and start saying that we're reversing from here. We've not even touched. I'm doing a live trading session right now, a live trading section, a live trading analysis, and definitely this tweezer top, the tweezer bottom is failing already because it has failed in the 15-minute structure. I guess so. In the 15 minutes, I told you I was waiting for this to hold. Since it's not hold, definitely we're coming for 0.5 Fibonacci retracement levels, or definitely we're coming for what's it called? If those guys does not hold, definitely this supply must hold because it was a supply that caused this break of structure. I guess this was supply. Sorry, this was we were coming for this demand. Sorry, sometimes when I'm doing videos like it enters my head. So this was demand that caused this break of structure. So definitely we're coming back for this demand. So because it happened on Euro card does not mean that it has to happen here. Make your findings, do your findings. So definitely we might be coming for the supply before coming back up here. So just learn to flow the market. Don't follow my analysis. Just learn market structure and flow the market. Flow the market to help you a lot. Seriously, that's how to trade. You understand? Flow with the market. Just learn how to flow with the market. So I'll end this trade here and I'll oblige you that before you start trading or start your trading career, please and please go and learn chart patterns, market structure, price action, break and reversals, descending ascending triangle, head and shoulders pattern, where and how to draw your trend lines. This will help you on your journey on becoming a profitable trader. Are you getting it? Now, a lot of things are happening in between, and I'm playing along with them because I'm just flowing with the market. I'll end this video here. And my name remains Mr. Amari Nelson. I'm the CEO of Visionex Limited, and we're coming for the big bag 2023 by the special grace of God. This time next year, I should be uploading at least 100 million, a 1 billion account balance for my trading journey, which I will be documenting. I'm hiring PROs already. I'm hiring what's it called? High trained, skilled, video editors already for our YouTube channels on how to grow our pages, document our journeys, how we were able to arrive at least a 1 billion account balance or a 10 billion account balance on our training journey. And I'm documenting all this for you guys to see and for you to, take these trades with me, make these monies with me, and let's, enjoy together. As Davido always say, we rise by lifting each other. So it is my only way. This is my only way of helping people around me to grow with me and drive those convoys with me, because I can't drive my convoys alone. I'm very glad that I'm giving out what I've learned over 8 years now in this financial journey, this financial trading and market journey. Be watching out for my YouTube pages and my Instagram, my Facebook, and my WhatsApp pages for every day. Even though I can't give it every day, I'm a swing trader, but most of the time, if I'm looking for money, I just do all this intraday trading, like I've explained previously here, and make some money. Even though it's 20 pips can actually put a very, very huge smile on your face, as said by guy, what's it called? Habit Perfects. So in this video here, and let you go and do whatever you want to do. Bye. Bye.